My name's Claire. I work in a practice in Newquay, so right by the sea, which is lovely. So I'm a practice nurse. I'm also a tissue viability link nurse, which I've done in several roles that I've worked in previously. I use a lot of dressings in my role and support my colleagues with what sort of dressings to do if they're not quite sure on the wounds that they're seeing, because we see lots of different types of wounds. So I've known Elaine probably about 9 years, I think. So I met her when I was a student nurse, so would see her. She just had small ulceration. She had venous insufficiencies, started off quite small on both legs. So she would come in, just have adhesive dressings on initially, and then she would get irritation to the skin. Exudate levels would increase. Then she'd become disengaged and be embarrassed, so she wouldn't come and see us. And then things would deteriorate at home. She would turn up and she'd be all upset because, her legs were wet. So when we were just using Zechovit pluses and just trying to patch them together just to manage that level of exudate, and it wasn't working, she would then be really distressed, upset. She said she felt embarrassed in the waiting room, felt people were looking at her. She'd stopped going out as much. She's quite a lively, vibrant lady, and she stopped going to social events, stopped going out for dinners and things with her family because she felt, my legs smell, they're wet. Footwear was a big thing for her. She said, I don't want to wear these bandages because I can't put anything nice on my feet. And if I do anyway, they're wet. So we just needed a product to try and get her on board with using to manage that level of exudate. But she always saw the Zechovit pads as, it's going to be too heavy. Previously, it's been wet, they fall off, it's not going to stay in place. So when we found the bigger product, the Zechovit Super Absorb 20x60, I sort of sold it to her as in, we found this special product for you. And then she was like, it's special, it's just for me. And she became quite engaged with it then because she saw her legs improve. We used the larger Zechovit Super Absorbs 20x60s on both legs. We used the compression on the top of that, and with that her legs reduced. The wounds improved over a period of maybe about 6 weeks. Actually, her legs were scoriated, they were burning, she was in so much pain. She would barely let you touch her. Her appointments would be about an hour and a half, just so that we could try and get the dressings off, because she had to go slowly with her. But when we managed the level of exudate with the Zechovit Super Absorb, we were able to do things a lot quicker. She didn't have the excoriation. She was like, oh my God, they're getting better. They look so much better. And now she's more confident. They're smaller, her legs are smaller. So yeah, for her, it's been game changing because it really affected her mental health. So it has a massive impact on people if you're not managing their wounds correctly. So for her, it's been life changing for her. Just to see a patient come alive again, just because of something we've changed in her wound care, for me, that's everything. It's not about the money or the hours you put in, it's seeing that change in the person and how happy they are. So for me, just changing a product has made all the difference to her, but it made the difference to us as well, because we got happy Elaine back, the Elaine we're used to, whereas she sort of disappeared for a short while. It's paramount. If you don't use the right product, obviously there's a cost involvement, both with you using more dressings, there's the time, clinical time, so then that has a knock-on effect with other things like long-term conditions, because then you need more nurses to do the general stuff like the wounds. It has a massive impact. It breaks down the wound and the skin integrity for the patient, the healing time of that wound. You've got to get the right product. If you don't get the right product, that's not going to heal. Things are just going to get worse for that patient. And then worst case scenario is, I've seen amputations, and it could just all be nipped in the bud really with the right product. But then it is about education as well, isn't it? And we said about the confidence of using product and the right product. But if we all work collaboratively, we tend to sort of train each other and use those products and, use the new products and be aware that the new products are out there.